Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
Welcome to Larry's RV Hour. Giant Recreation World, 3 locations in Palm Bay, Winter Garden, and Ormond Beach.
Oh, yeah.
We are episode number 70. That's a big 7-0.
Here we go.
Not as many zeros, though, as Mr. Biden just gave to the people who aren't having to pay their college tuitions back. Because guess what? $7 billion was added now.
$7 billion.
Today. So now it's up over $100 billion. And you know why I did that with this segue? We have a special guest here.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Let's hear the introduction.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Oh, hey. All right. Sorry about that.
That was my segue to open you up.
There we go. All right.
Talking.
That's how you know we're unscripted.
There we go. All right. So I'm George Taylor. I'm president of National Veterans Homeless Support based here in Central Florida. We help homeless and at-risk veterans either get off the streets or stay in their housing by preventing their homeless in the first place.
Yeah.
It's great work. It is our charity of choice, and we picked him from his dad, but mainly from one of our old employees who since passed, Dave Mitchell,
sir,
who really loved the work that they were doing, because it was right in our backyard. It's based out of Brevard County, but
that's right.
You hit others, and they go out there in the woods, find those that need a helping hand, and give it to them.
Yes.
And again, we are so proud to be one of their sponsors. That our VIP camping club always donates all year, and then give them a nice endowment every year, and they do a lot with it. But I picked that 7 number, because of the fact what could you do with that kind of money? I mean, you could go national, global.
Oh,
pretty much.
Oh, no doubt.
If you got $7 billion.
Oh, no doubt.
You know,
there wouldn't be any.
Instead, they're giving it to the people that committed to go to college, and
it's surprising.
Unbelievable.
Not the ones who fought for our freedom. Yeah,
it's unbelievable. I'm sorry, sir. But tell us about your day to day and who really runs the place.
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, okay. So right now, our organization, Jennifer Taylor, she's our COO. She's essentially our chief case manager. So we have a very small organization overall, about 6 employees and then about 15 volunteers, including myself. And so essentially the daily activities are between going out, hitting the food banks in our area, locating veterans, starting communication with them, providing them basic needs to address their immediate needs of homelessness. But ultimately, our goal is to build a relationship with them and then connect them to housing agencies. So we have 17 beds in our own organization, but all the organizations that we partner with have hundreds. So
that is fantastic.
That is great.
The big part for us is finding them, building a relationship, and then getting them connected to housing to ultimately get off the streets. And
that's perfect.
Yeah, man.
And so a big part of our organization now is the prevention of homelessness. And so that's your veterans that are imminently at risk losing their home through a variety of reasons why. But essentially they have an eviction notice, they're about to lose their home. We step in, provide funding, or connected them to organizations that have grant funding for that to stop their homelessness.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. That is very, very patriotic of you. Nobody takes care of our vets enough.
No, they don't get enough love. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, with all that being said, you got some data. How do people find you? Do you have a Facebook? Do you got all that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. But our website is nvhs.org, National Veterans Homeless Support.org. And from there, you can access our Facebook page, Veteran Support, on that, and then our Twitter page and our LinkedIn. All those links are on our website to get started.
That's it's great. I went through the website not long ago, and I was reading all the stories, and they're very uplifting and very good about us on your website. It's great. I saw my face on there. I was proud to say, I did that while I was on a cruise at the Veterans Memorial thing that they had.
Oh, there you go.
And made me feel proud of at least being able to contribute in that way.
Yeah,
I was unable to serve, but I got the diabetes. They didn't cotton to that. But I tried, But with that being said, I'm working hard every day so we can keep things like your program going strong.
That's right.
Oh, there's no doubt you guys, first off, Giant Recreation World is our number one corporate sponsor for 10 years running now.
Right.
And so like one thing I like to hit on, so right now, you look at the economy, 33% increase in rent over the last 2 years. You look at 18% inflation over the last 2 years. It's very tough, especially for everybody. It's tough on, but if you're living, paycheck to paycheck in a low income spectrum, you're definitely in trouble.
You can't use your credit cards enough to catch up with that either.
No way. And so like closing at the end of last year, we helped 67% more clients that preventing their homelessness than we had the year prior. 500 in total clients overall. And so coming into one of the things I want to touch on is that you guys gave a pretty substantial increase this year because your camping club was so successful,
kicking butt out there. Oh yeah.
So one of the things that by January of this year, our accounting year is July through June. Right. January of this year, we were already over budget for the financial assistance program substantially. And so we were so busy with calls and requests because of how tough it is for veterans out there that we ended up, I was considering having to put a pause on the prevention and kind of just telling people, sorry, we got to pause.
Oh, wow.
But then you guys came in with your $45,000 donation, and they kind of made that program whole. And since then, just in the last couple of months, we prevented homelessness of 37 veteran households, and we helped 180 veterans overall through our program. So
that's really
love Giant Recreation.
I didn't see a lot of testimonials from those people that you help on your website. That'd be pretty interesting. Is it on there?
It's on our Facebook.
All right.
Definitely on our Facebook. At least once a month, we try to put a client success story on there.
Okay.
That would be interesting to see the results of people's efforts, especially if they go on your website or whatever and want to donate, want to give something, I hear the Tunnel to Towers all the time on the radio, and it's a shame that you guys can't do something like that. Right. But that's a big organization.
It is.
But most of the money we donate goes right to the cause. So unlike those.
Yeah, last year, 92% of all.
92%.
That's something there. 92% of the donations going to the cause. Yes,
yeah, well, his COO is also his wife. And I wanted to point out that she's the one that goes in the woods, packing, ready to help people. She's vetting them, talking to them, and even if they don't want to have a helping hand, they need things like toiletries and everything you could think of that you need in your house. They need it all the time.
Yeah, Jennifer, she's, my father passed away in 2020. Right. He was pretty much the person I was consistently going out into the woods, and I was the chief financial officer, chief bean counter. And so whenever he passed away, that was a pretty big gap there.
Right.
And Jennifer, thankfully, she stepped up and took that, and it definitely catches people by surprise when she goes out there and helps these vets, but she takes it very personally. And so all the volunteers and staff members that are with her, doing those things with her, to take it very personally. That's really the part we never want to be like a government agency that just is helping people because they're a number in the queue. So we definitely build a personal relationship with them, because if you build a personal relationship with people, you're more apt to do whatever needs to happen to make their life successful.
That's a fact. And unfortunately, there's more need than there is help. So you have to find out who really can benefit the most out there when you're meeting and greeting them.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So go on the website. It's nvhs.org.
Sir.
And make sure you commit to give them some kind of a donation, knowing that most of that money goes right there to help our veterans in our local markets.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm very interested to go on their Facebook now, and I got to read some of those testimonials.
Or
listen to them. I don't know if y'all have this set up, do you?
Oh, no.
So
it's going to be a picture, and then about the client, and then a little short snippet.
We need to get you into the 1980s now, So
get you up to speed there.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. But
no, that's great, man.
So I miss your father terribly. I miss my father terribly. They got along great, always talked and all that. So that's a relationship that was very well worth seeing.
Yeah.
And my father was a Marine.
Hey.
And again, that's his claim to fame. This was his only real, charity. And I don't think it's charity. I think it's something that's absolutely necessary.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, for those that served, and how can they get in that situation? Number one, that's my problem.
It is.
Yeah.
A tough game.
It's for the most part, like one of the examples I like using is if like you're a lot of guys, say you're a mason, and
Right.
you're lifting blocks your whole life, and you paid your bills and you took care of yourself. You didn't have a strong retirement savings, but you worked, you paid your bills, you were secure, and then all of a sudden now you get older and those blocks, you get arthritis or something,
Yeah.
and those blocks don't work, or you break your leg or something, and now you can't pay your rent because you don't have sick leave, for instance. So honestly, there's a lot of the vast majority of the veterans that are imminently at risk of losing their home generally are people that are they were doing the right thing, and then just bad luck hit them.
Yeah.
That they found themselves in a situation to where now we can step in, provide the funding, get them in a stable path. And then the best thing about we take a lot of pride in is that we stay in touch with them. Like we do constant follow. We check up on them on the 30-day, 60-day, 90-day, year mark. Just say, hey, you still good?
Even if it's just for them to vent a little bit. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, that just shows our vets out there that you care.
Right.
And that's half the battle, right? Because they think they were basically dismissed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all done. See ya.
That's what I've heard too, that it's they get tired of just collecting things sometimes, that it's more having those conversations, getting a little deeper into their situations is more beneficial than just getting that bag of stuff all the time.
Oh, no doubt. So one of the things, especially when you're talking about the long-term homeless, there's generally you have two different types of homeless. You have the ones that have been out there for just a few weeks or months. They don't like it. They don't know a lot of resources.
Yeah.
They're very quick to do whatever needs to happen. They'll go into any transitional facility and all their rules, whatever that is, they don't care. They get off the streets. And you got the guys been out there about 30 years. And so those guys, they're very proficient at living
In the streets.
they're pretty resourceful. Generally what happens with that, so those guys, we still take care of them. We give them, food and a lot of encouragement, try to get them off. We have a lot of success, though, with those guys because we build that personal relationship with them. And then we, unfortunately, though, more often than not, that they end up with a medical condition.
Oh, gotcha.
Now they're in the hospital, and they're like, you know what, I don't think I want to go back.
Now I need to get going, yeah.
But honestly, a lot of them, they just want to talk.
Yeah. Really just need somebody to talk, yeah.
Well, the long-term homeless guys, I'm sure a lot of it's by choice, They want to be off the grid,
Yeah, oh yeah.
And whatnot. And some of their stories are, I'm sure, just fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
So,
rely on their training and that out there.
Right.
Yeah. But at some point, everybody needs medical something. You
right.
know?
Sort of like Reacher. You ever watch Reacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically homeless, right?
Oh, yeah. Right.
A drifter. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, man.
No, I'm sorry. But off topic. But
Still military. We're
true
still
story. It kind of has a little touch on that. It's fake.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that I'm sure that guy's out there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure there's real people like that, for sure.
Certainly. Hey, it is my pleasure hosting you today. And I really want people to jump on your website, jump on your social media accounts, and just see what you do.
Yeah.
And again, this is directly, if you have homeless people in your neighborhood,
there you go.
these are the people to contact if they need help.
Yeah.
And one of the best way, one of the things I like to try to foot stomp every time I have an audience is that on the front of our website, there's 3 buttons, right? One of them is highlighted, get help. That's if you have a veteran in need that's having a hard time, I encourage them to fill that out. There's a very simple online intake form that can take pictures of any supporting documents to kind of help the case management process move faster.
Right.
A few minutes of time, they're on it, and my team's going to get on hold of them within a day or two. So,
that's cool.
We very much pride ourselves on how fast we move.
That's great. Yeah, man.
I think everybody knows where some of these camps are.
Yeah.
And I also know that most people don't venture in them. They're afraid.
Yeah.
But again, his wife goes right in there like she owns the place, basically, and makes them talk to her and finds out what's going on and all that.
Yeah.
I see new development. We'll speak of it right here at our Winter Garden location, right next to us. There used to be a very large encampment of homeless people.
Oh, yeah.
Until they developed that and put in shopping and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Now, my thought was, where do those people go? Where did they go? I do remember us bringing, like if we had a lot promotion and we gave away food, we'd bring the extra over there, and they really appreciated it.
Yeah,
and,
man.
And we always would collect canned goods and whatnot and just bring them over there. And that's the kind of stuff that we as individuals need to do more of.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't know, have a clue where they went. And I don't know. I couldn't even ask you, probably.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, they move around. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, they all would like a helping hand, I'm sure, or at least some products. And by all means, you can facilitate this young man's business and charity.
That's right.
Facilitate that yourself if you don't have the time.
National Homeless Veteran Support.
Yeah. .org.
.org.
So,
NBHS.org.
It is our pleasure, and we are looking forward to beating that limit again and again and again. Our campouts are always full with our VIP camping club.
That's right.
And most of a large percentage of our campers are veterans, so they know the need, and they feel very fulfilled. I mean, when we one of our biggest fundraisers for your charity is people bring in arts and crafts and their own stuff, and we raffle it off.
Yep, that's right.
And people spend money big time.
It is. It's one of the biggest hits. Yeah,
it is.
really
But
is.
a couple of them are artists. A couple of them do. They make quilts and just whatever you can think of.
That's one of the things I like going out to your guys' rallies is that not only the cash donations always very helpful, but we usually leave like a pickup truck full of stuff, and then there's even stuff we can't take that we come and get here a few weeks later. So I mean, the brand new, we're talking about brand new bedding for our transitional housing facilities, brand new dishes, and that type of stuff. Because really, one of the things is once you get a guy in transitional housing and then they go move into their own place, well, they don't have a bed, they don't have a couch, they don't have dishes, so to be able to make food in their own kitchen. So
thank you for doing everything you do.
Thanks.
At Giant Recreation World, you can buy them, rent them, trade them, or get them service and repairs. Check out the RV lifestyle, freedom to travel when and where you want to go. What are you waiting for? April is time to take advantage of new inventory to choose from, plus new sale prices and markdowns. All units made in America for America. Plus, at Giant Recreation World, you get the warranty forever. Get in on it. There's a location near you in Winter Garden, Palm Bay, or Destination Daytona. Check them out online anytime at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Oh my goodness. It was really, really great seeing George Taylor talking about our dear to our heart.
That's right.
It's always good to see him, and we wish him nothing but success.
Yeah, they do really good at that.
I mean, hundreds of people they've helped.
Yeah, that program is something else, man.
It really is. I mean, and it's true. It's not BS.
Yeah. I think that whole 92% of their the budget is going to the
well, they have to.
I think that's incredible.
They do have to send the proof of that to the state.
Yeah.
To for their nonprofit or whatever.
Yeah, to get their
tax exempt status.
Yes, sir. So that's true.
Vigorously checked out, and I will say that they did get their government grant back enacted.
Oh, did they? There they go.
That Joe Biden, when he took office, disactivated it. And crazy. It's unbelievable.
So
I don't know what to tell you.
It's how that they can to cut that money from our veterans and not give them support. It really is,
and give it to all the punk kids
going
to college. And I don't understand that, but
that's incredible. Really, something strange.
I really don't want to be political, folks, but how do you not be, right?
Yep.
So
anyhow,
on that same segue,
what you got today?
We were talking about our charity and and meeting the guy, the guy behind it,
the main man. Yeah,
and we wanted to take it and turn it into how do you do works of charity while you're out RVing?
Yes, because a lot of people have RVs, but they want to give back to the community. Well, not really sure how.
And that's a good boom.
How
about some creative ways to use your RV? For charity events.
There you go. Nice segue.
I liked it. So you can do mobile food drives where you transform your RV into a mobile collection center for non-perishable food items, canned goods and such.
Yeah, man.
And travel to different neighborhoods and communities to collect donations for the local food banks.
There you go.
And that's all done in your own time and out of your own pocket for taking the fuel and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can take it a notch higher, too.
What you got?
Many communities have like my neighbor next door or whatever kind of social media.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can get on there and post that you're going to be here and so at whatever time.
Yes.
And, let the whole development or the whole community know.
Yeah. A lot of neighborhood groups do that. They have that whole setup to let you know what's going on.
I know mine does. Is yours?
Yes, that they do.
Absolutely.
We get a lot of like, hey, did you hear the helicopter? Does anybody know that?
Well, ours is always having to do with some kind of thing with the gate. You know,
the gate's messed up.
It's backed up.
Yeah.
Backed up. I don't know.
We're next to a park, so the kids jump the fence all the time. Like, is that your child jumping the fence, sir?
Punks out there. Get off my grass.
Get off my grass.
So, you don't have to do that when you're RVing. You don't have to worry about that, but you can go out and centrally locate yourself, even if it's at a park or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's very helpful, too.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And a lot of people do that seasonally. You see a lot of it during, like, Christmas for the whatever.
The gift drives and that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Santa riding around, yes, sir.
Yeah, well, you want to take up the next one?
So we got pop-up medical clinics.
Oh, I don't know that that's legal if you're not.
I was going to say, please do not play doctor. Okay, we do not recommend that.
And if you do, make sure you have full disclosure.
Yeah, and you should be in an RV resort when doing that. But yeah, so you can partner with a local healthcare provider. They can set up a temporary clinic offering free healthcare checkups, vaccinations, and medical consultations to underprivileged communities.
Yeah, or underserved.
Underserved.
Yeah, so
that too.
That could actually work good with the NVHS.
Yeah.
You know, if they hit me up, maybe we could use a rental out there one time.
Yeah, give them some to
get some of those professional homeless people that he talked about.
Yeah, man.
An opportunity to go in and get, maybe some dental care.
Yeah.
Or a quick prostate exam. I'm just...
Larry will be on site all day.
Whatever they need. We talked about full disclosure.
Actually, that's how I went to Giant Recreation.
That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. And, of course, we chest.
What you got next?
I believe you could do a bookmobile type of thing for the children.
For the kids. Yes, sir.
Create a mobile library by stocking your RV with books and visiting schools or community centers. Provide free books to children and encourage literacy.
Yeah, that's
now, of course, make sure these books are of appropriate content.
Yeah.
And, I have a little segue real quick.
What you got?
At our Ormond Beach location, we have a little stand that employees and customers alike will bring. Well, if you have a book or extra that you read, they put it in there. It's called Borrow a Book.
Yeah.
So anybody that's there, there's a lot of customers that are there for service that are waiting or whatever.
Right.
They utilize
walk
it.
Over,
grab one and grab a book, take it home with them. We just ask that you bring one or more back.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So that's a good thing, and this is along that same line.
Oh yeah.
And another segue, another
Come
little
on,
story.
Man, this guy's on fire. Let's go.
Well,
that's what it's about.
Charitable things.
Charitable.
And they mean a lot to me. So I listen and I hear and
we do a lot here.
I know that my late father's sister, who's also passed away.
Okay.
And his mother and father, my grandparents, they're all passed away. But his sister was big into collecting books.
Oh,
she would work all the neighborhoods around her in South Dakota.
Really? Okay.
And try to get books because they lived in a really small town that served basically the Indian reservation.
The reservations and that. Oh, very
so nice. And they were always hurting for things like books and stuff. So
education,
she certainly would donate all kinds of books to the schools around there that didn't have a big budget.
Oh, that's awesome.
Again, that's another
good for her.
It's another thing because she was so into the education.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's a big deal. Oh, what do we got here? All right. What I was going to say is charities are very important to Giant Recreation World.
Yes,
we do a lot, even short on the marketing part, on the family side of it. It's just very impressive.
Well, we do a lot that we don't even tell you about.
Yeah, that's really it.
A lot of it isn't for any, or recognition or anything. We just do it because we do it. The reason I talk about the MVHS is because they need everybody's help. So,
everybody.
But we do the veterans lunch and dinner, breakfast and lunch usually at 3 of our locations.
Every veteran.
We don't really put that out there that much.
No, we don't promote that way.
And many other things.
Yeah, man. All right, on to the next. Traveling animal shelter. So, work with animal rescue organizations to help transport pets in need of adoption.
Yeah.
You could set up adoption events in various locations to find forever homes for these animals.
Would you believe I have another story for you?
I know you do. Come on.
My late father and his wife, not my mother, but, stepmom,
Gotcha. Would you?
they used to open their house up and adopt pets.
Oh, really?
Kind of like a foster thing.
Okay.
So that was near and dear to their heart. So, they'd get little puppies who needed like milk and stuff. So
that's nice.
They cared for them until they were old enough to be adopted.
Oh, that's awesome.
But they also, at our big VIP camping club rallies,
That's
and
right.
if you've ever watched this podcast, I do talk about the VIP club almost every time.
It's the greatest club ever.
It is such a big benefit to our customers where we host campouts 2 times every month and basically make all the arrangements for our customers.
That's it.
We give them a big, a catered meal, whether we cook it ourselves or get catering in there.
That's right.
That's part of it. But they pay for the camping and all that. But what they don't pay for is us arranging for it for them. The meals, the ancillary products, and also we arrange for things to do during the Saturday or whatever.
Yep.
That are in that area.
The activities.
That is the camping club. And
VIP Camping
we have
Club.
a big rally every year
Every year.
where we have sometimes over 1,000 people.
Yeah.
But I remember one year my father and his wife, my stepmom, arranged for the local, pound,
Okay.
dog pound or whatever,
Yep.
to bring out some dogs that they had that hadn't been adopted yet.
Oh, that's nice.
To that, so they set up a little thing, and me and my family actually adopted one. And,
Get out of here. Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, his name was Tigger.
Hey.
Yeah, he was a great dog.
That's cool. Very nice.
All of my dogs my pets are all rescues of some sort.
Definitely got to rescue.
They're
That's
all
the way to go.
So there you go.
Yeah, man.
How about a mobile soup kitchen?
Whoa, yeah.
So you can outfit your RV with a kitchen to prepare and serve hot meals to homeless individuals or those in need.
That's right.
Visit different areas to ensure wider reach and impact.
Yeah, man.
And most of the time, you don't need permits or anything like that.
Nope.
We talked about all the development around here, and what we can do as individuals. We should go out there and meet some of the homeless people in the camps that are in the woods out and around us.
Yeah.
That's
right.
And that's the kind of thing that you can do in an RV. Just pull up there, say, hey, anybody hungry? And invite them all over and have
it.
Have a nice little meal with them.
Yeah, man.
They'll really appreciate it.
They will. That is something.
And if you have an RV from Giant Recreation World, most of them have an outside kitchen. So you can make a big old pot of chili or something. And
that's right. Cook up some hamburgers.
Cook up some bar burgers. I showed you how.
That's right.
And just have at it. But that kind of stuff is good for your soul, just like RVing.
That's right. You ain't kidding, buddy. All right. So next year, we got the Educational Roadshow. So you can offer free workshops and educational sessions on topics like financial literacy, job training, or health education. Park your RV at a community center or a public park.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like there'd be a little more organization to that, short of just showing up like, hey, who needs financial advice?
It would, but most, like if you do it at a library, they'll have a calendar of events, and they share that calendar and all those things with all of their people that go to the library. So that's just one thing you can do.
That's fact.
Chamber of Commerce is another place.
That's a good one.
Another place to make a contact to set up something like that.
Even like City Hall, stuff
right.
Like that nature. Yeah, it'd be a good spot.
I got another story.
Whoa.
I got another story.
That's what it's all about. Come on.
So my wife's mother donates her time at the whatever, the pantry.
Oh, okay.
The
like a
what's it called? Something pantry. But they basically feed homeless, and she goes in there once or twice a week, every week, and donates her time to do whatever she can do. Usually it's serving food and stuff like that because she was a lunch lady.
Oh, so she's hip to the game.
She knows how to do that.
Yeah, man.
She gets a lot of fulfillment out of that.
That's cool. My grandmother was a lunch lady.
Right.
Yeah,
See,
man.
look at that.
She loved that job, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She always she did other stuff later, and she always said that was one of her favorite. I think it's because she got to beat up on my aunt or my mom and uncle.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Anytime you get in trouble, like your mama's a lunch lady, come and get you.
No, the lunch ladies tried to stay out of that kind of stuff and did their own bit. But I remember, and I have some many good memories about the lunch ladies.
Yep.
You know, they were just cute as a button.
They always were. They always took care of us.
Yeah. How about arts and crafts or RV for a cause? That's a good one.
Okay.
Use your RV as a mobile donation center for collecting clothes, toys, and other necessities during holiday seasons or in response to natural disasters.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah.
You know,
We sell out every time.
every time we do.
Anytime
But,
we have something. Yeah.
and VHS, I'm gonna bring them up again.
There you go.
We certainly donate all that kind of stuff all year long, and then we bring a big cachet of it. Is that the word?
Yeah, cachet. Yeah.
We bring a big cachet of all that stuff and endow them with it along with a big check once a year at our rally.
Yeah, which is great. It really is.
Great.
All right, arts and crafts van.
Oh, that's more for you. Yeah, because you are a graphic artist and a regular artist.
That's fact.
If anybody didn't know, he can probably draw Batman like crazy.
Here we go. All right. So arts and crafts. Set up your RV as a creative space where children and adults can participate in arts and crafts activities.
Yeah,
Distribute the creations to hospitals, nursing homes, and shelters.
that's fantastic.
That'd be very nice.
And in a pinch, just put it on your refrigerator door.
There you go.
There you go. How about mobile fundraising office?
Whoa.
See what I'm saying? Where you can use your RV as a base for organizing fundraising events like charity walks, runs, bike rides, provide refreshments, first aid, and information about the cause.
Information about the cause.
Even like charity golf tournaments and all that.
Yeah.
We've parked up many of our RV out there.
Many.
And gave away waters and little knickknacks that my man Dwayne gets for us.
That's what we do.
Tchotchkes, as I like to call them. Woo! Yeah.
We do pretty good with that stuff. We got new sunglasses. Come on by. I'll get you a pair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be one of the hip crowd.
Yeah. You with Giant Recreation?
Mhm.
Woo. All right. So, traveling performance stage. Host live performances, music concerts, or theater shows out at your RV to raise funds for charity. Invite local artists to perform and donate the proceeds.
That's fantastic. Yeah. You know, they just popped in my mind as having like a bunch of people that play instruments to get together and just do a jam session.
There you go.
You know, put a big fishbowl out there for people to put in some tips. But
Yeah.
you can open that up anytime.
Anytime.
In any campground where you're already there.
Yeah.
Just put it on the board out front. Say that we're having a hootenanny.
Here we go.
Come on down, donate. All donations go to the charity that
To the charity event. Yeah.
There you go.
We rent to the supervillains pretty often. They use our RVs for their tours and that. Yeah, man.
I don't know who the supervillains are, but I think it would much rather be like the Avengers. I'd rather root for them.
If we got the Avengers in our RV, we'd be something else.
How about a community resource center?
Oh, that's a good one.
Equip your RV with information and resources on local support services, such as housing assistance, employment opportunities, mental health services.
Yeah.
Travel to various neighborhoods to offer guidance and support.
That's nice.
And if you have any ins for or know how to help people with things like their health care and even the veterans.
Oh,
you know,
veterans, yes.
whatever. Any of that kind of help, everybody needs help with.
Sometimes people just want to talk.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many other things you can do with your RV. You got the a mobile thrift shop, you know, where you could get donations from your neighborhood and open up a mobile thrift shop in the campground one weekend.
That'd be nice.
Kind of like an awesome, like garage sale, an RV garage sale, right? Where all those proceeds go to a charity.
Charity, yeah.
Yeah. So
Making it happen.
You know, we'll be back in a moment after a short message. Thank you for your time, and this is very fulfilling for Larry.
Giant Specialty Vehicles is Winter Garden's #1 golf cart dealership. Choose from multiple brands to match your budget, including advanced EV golf carts starting at just $79.99. Or check out the Mad Jacks or Atlas. Escape the heat in their air-conditioned showroom and try before you buy. And rent a golf cart for your next adventure. Need repairs? If you're local, it's only $20 to have your cart picked up and brought in for service. Or if you're a do-it-yourselfer, explore their parts and accessories store. Giant Specialty Vehicles. Find out more at giantspecialtyvehicles.com.
Hey, we're back. still fulfilled. Hey, how about you? Are you fulfilled? We are so fulfilled that it's warming our hearts, putting a smile on my face.
You fulfill our day.
So some other ways you can use your RV to benefit whatever charity event or whatever is held near and dear to your heart.
That's right.
Other than a fund me, because I tried to get everybody in the world to give me $1 at one time, and it didn't work out.
If I could just give $1.
$1 from everybody in the world
Would be good.
I'd be like Trump.
Yep.
Yeah,
Billionaire.
But you can do a temporary housing for volunteers.
Temporary house.
Which we certainly do quite often with our rental department.
That's fact.
Where we partner up with a charity event and they need an office to work out of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in Florida, especially like in right now and through July and August, it's hot.
It's very, very hot.
So the people that are actually registered people or whatever they're doing will use the RV for a cool place.
Yeah, it gives them a spot to hang out, refresh.
Splash some water on their face.
Oh, yeah.
Sit in the air conditioning.
You ain't kidding. And a lot of them have showers in there, too, even if you need a full rinse off.
Do.
Yeah,
But, that is good. It's accommodations for volunteers working on extended charity projects.
Oh, yeah.
Or disaster relief efforts, big time.
That's the biggest. Yep.
And it's that way they can stay close to their work site or their area.
Yeah.
A lot of OSHA, now that they've grown so big, they have their own disaster chariots or whatever they call
do they?
You know, same thing with a lot of the bigger fire departments and police departments.
Yeah.
Mobile, what do they call them?
Yeah, the disaster relief.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mobile offices.
I know in the last storm that we had the Orlando police because they used all of theirs and came and got extra from us.
That's right.
Because there was so much going on.
We were so happy to help.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. That was awesome.
Yeah. So another thing, how about storytelling and entertainment hub?
Yeah.
That's where I could fit in, right?
I'll tell you.
Do you if you look on our YouTube or whatever, you can find one of them where I was telling the Elf on the Shelf story.
Yes.
To my minions out there.
That's right.
That was quite enjoyable.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but where you can organize storytelling sessions, movie nights, or board game gatherings for children in underserved areas, and provide a safe and fun environment for them to enjoy it.
There you go.
Make sure there's no trannies. Because this is a family show right here.
Yeah, double check, make sure.
You hear about them doing that?
Check
in schools? Come on, people.
What are you doing?
Try that in my school. Trust me, it ain't going to happen.
No, sir.
All right, so I'm sorry. Go
All right.
You take the last one.
Last one. Free haircuts and grooming.
Yeah.
All right, so partner with local barbers and hairdressers to offer free grooming services to the homeless for those in need. And you could use your RV as a mobile salon.
Well, there you go.
That's useful.
It is. All of these things are very much needed, especially for those that are homeless or that are in need.
Yeah.
I just can't tell you. The opportunities are there if you care.
Yeah, that's fact.
If you care to do it, and if you have the time.
Because if you give a guy a razor, what if he doesn't have a mirror?
That's right.
Now what is he doing?
He's going to fumble around. Probably going to miss a spot. I mean, I cut my own hair with a mirror, and I still miss spots.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do now?
Here we go.
It's Bartow's Corner. This is a segment where Bartow will give us a handful of specific units to talk about.
The hot stuff.
And I'm going to start it because I'm going to talk about this 2024 Catalina Summit Series. It's a Series 7.
Okay.
It's a 154 RBX travel trailer. So this is a single axle travel trailer, and it weighs like 3,000 pounds. So your V6 SUV will pull this no problem.
No problem.
Because most of those have a 5,000 pound towing capacity.
Yeah, man.
Just like Nick told us, the new Mercedes.
Yeah.
Sprinter
Chances.
Prism.
Yep.
Prism can pull 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Which was a concern in the old days, by the way, for your tow vehicle. You had to pull like a little mini car or something.
Yeah.
But now you can pull a trailer with a car on it,
deal.
with your golf cart on it, whatever. Sorry, I got on a tangent.
No, that's pretty good.
I was excited.
It's just a lot of people don't really realize that weight capacity is such a big deal.
Right.
So I think it's great that you bring that up.
Right. Well, our sale price on this little travel trailer is just under $17,000, which is almost $8,000 off MSRP.
Yeah, man.
So when I say it's under $17,000, that makes it quite affordable, around the $100 or so a month payment.
Yeah, which is nice.
We have programs too where we have zero down payment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're like me and you're strapped during these high economic time or low economic times, right?
Yeah.
That's very helpful.
Yeah,
you know?
that it is.
And then I do see the rates going down soon.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's not
Slowly
this
but
year,
surely.
next year, you can always refinance.
That's
and
right.
RV refinancing is no closing costs or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's really
big.
easy.
And now, a trailer of this side, could you use that same second home insurance?
Absolutely. You know why?
Why is that?
Because all RVs, if they have the RV IA seal on them,
Okay.
are fully self-contained and meet the standards that deduction will require.
There you go. So, yeah, so any interest that's accrued on your unit, you can write it off.
Now, it's got a rear bath, so it's got a separate toilet, a separate 36 by 30 shower, walk-in shower. It's got a side kitchen with all you would need. It's got the sofa in the front that also has a bed, a Murphy bed that goes over the sofa when you need to sleep.
Nice.
And it has the bar, the bar top with the storage underneath it and all that.
A little breakfast.
It's a great two-person first-timer RV.
Yeah, this is
I
a
say
good start.
first-timer because everybody that buys one of these and they get hooked on the camping lifestyle,
Oh, yeah.
and they start taking advantage of our VIP camping clubs,
There it is.
and they get caught in a rainstorm for the whole weekend, they're back gonna trade it in for a bigger one.
Yep.
And we're offering it at such a good deal you can do that without any more cash in your pocket. So
There it is.
take the next one, sir.
All right.
I don't know if you can do as good as I just did.
No, I don't know. That was pretty impressive. All right, so this is the 2024 Coachmen Clipper 17 CBH Cadet. This is in our Palm Bay store right now. We have it listed at a $24,991, 091,
09. 24,000, just over. Is
$24,000.
the MSRP.
It's on sale right now for $16,550.
Very similar to what I just said.
that's very
Same
close.
kind of price range,
Yeah.
too.
Just so the floor plan, is that really the difference of? That's what
Big
makes
time.
that?
This is a
Yeah.
big different one, yes.
That's the difference of. Now, this has bunk beds as well as your main bed. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is more of your family unit, not just a two-person unit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So now this comes, I'm going to keep running. I'm trying to hold up with you.
I like
trying to keep the bar. All right. So this comes with a booth dinette. So you get your nice kitchen breakfast spot.
Mhm.
You have a overhead cabinet for your kitchen, full-size refrigerator. Also has a walk-in shower, 24 by 36. Nice size shower there.
And a separate toilet, so
and a
you don't have
separate
to, it's not a wet bath. We've
not a
talked
wet
about
bath,
that
yeah.
before.
Because then everything gets wet. Your toilet's wet, your
Right.
sink's wet. I like these. These are nice that you can walk in, shut the door. And we also have pass-through storage on the front side.
Yeah.
That's
And it
what
has
I
a
think
down bed. It doesn't have a Murphy bed. So it has a full-time bed in the front, bunks in the back, a booth dinette so that you can seat everybody that it sleeps, 4 people.
4 people at least.
So, again, it's a really well-done travel trailer.
yeah, man.
And it's not like the Brand X. It's got a real roof air conditioner, not a window shaker.
That's
It has
different.
a furnace. It has a water heater that's gas and electric. You know,
That makes
so there's no BS about this. It's
Yeah.
a real travel trailer. Still a one axle, so you can pull it with that, with that V6.
Yeah.
And
Still a low pickup.
it's ready to take you and your family on an adventure.
Yeah, because I see these more as like a sleeping camp out unit to where the other one has a little more hangout space.
That's I told you.
Yeah, man.
The 2 people ones are good for that. The family ones, you got to really make sure that it seats as many as it sleeps.
Yeah.
Or somebody's going to have to eat outside.
Yeah.
Hey, what if it's raining? That ain't fair.
That's not cool.
I'm just saying.
It's a great point. This is a great point.
All right.
All right, what you got?
I have a Keystone 2024 Keystone Bullet, the Crossfire, which is their ultralight product.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2290 BH, and this one's also in Palm Bay. But we stock them at all locations.
That's right.
This is not a single axle trailer; it's a double axle trailer. It has a slide out room with a big U-shaped dinette, so it'll actually seat like 6.
Yeah.
And you need to, because It's got a walk-around front Queen Island bed. It's got a rear double over double, so you can sleep six or 8 people.
Wow, look at that.
It, like I said, it sleeps or sits as many as it sleeps if they're not all crunched up together.
Yeah.
But it's got a corner bed, corner bath with a separate lavatory sink and a separate toilet and a separate shower area.
There you go.
You can shut that whole front bedroom off from the RV. Big U-shaped dinette with a big L-shaped kitchen.
Yeah, it's got a nice size sink there.
Oh yeah, and a slider room, like I said. But
one slide.
This trailer MSRP is over $38,000. We have it on sale for under $30,000, so it's $8,200 and change off, and it'll cost you about $200 a month probably.
Yeah,
he's
the one you upgrading.
But it's
again
step two axles instead of one means it tows straighter. It doesn't. It's easier to back up.
Yeah,
things like that. There's a
little
lot of
stability.
benefits, and it's got a whole lot more living area.
Yeah, man. Wrap around kitchen. You ain't kidding.
It's a very nice RV, and that's a Keystone Bullet, and with the Crossfire package, which is their ultralight product.
All right, on to the next.
Yeah, you're taking this one.
2024 Forest River Cardinal Red 25BH. This is I like these Cardinal Reds.
Half-ton towable fifth wheel, folks. Half-ton. Come on now.
I do. I like these because you end up with a big truck. You got to get you a nice truck for them.
Well,
all right. So we've got this at a list price of $66,799. It is on sale right now for $39,777. That's over $26,000.
Almost $27,000.
Yeah, man.
MSRP. That's two of those little trailers we just talked about off of the MSRP.
Off the MSRP.
So again, it's a higher profile half-ton fifth wheel, which is rare. That means in the bedroom you don't have to crawl into like a little like mom's attic in a U-Haul. You know what I'm saying? It's, you can actually stand up in there, which is rare. It also gives you a really nice big pass-through storage that's from one side to the other in the middle of it, basically under the bathroom.
Yeah,
which,
man.
The layout, really, really awesome.
Very spacious. Because sometimes what happens is there are bigger people, like tall-wise and that this gives you that space to move around. That's for sure.
That's true. But it's got the front king bed.
Yeah.
That's walk around. It's got an entertainment center against the wall that separates the bedroom from the living area.
Yeah.
And it's huge TV.
Huge. Yep.
It has a U-shaped dinette, so it sits a lot of people, and then it also has a sofa.
Yeah. Which everybody likes for breakfast.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But it's got the double over bunks in the back.
Oh, yeah.
With a corner bed, corner back.
Always good for the kids.
Big L-shaped kitchen. See how they're using that space? It's got 2 entry doors. Mm-hmm. So, again, that's a feature that you'll only find in the real big fifth wheels.
Yes. Yeah,
but, and the fact that you can tow it with your half-ton truck doesn't mean you have to spend $100,000 for a diesel truck.
Big old dually, yeah.
Big old dually diesel that don't ride real good.
Yeah.
But really awesome.
Yeah, it's a great unit here.
Oh, it's a great unit. And again, I'm going to talk about my favorite feature with those Cardinals.
What you got?
The dinette booth bases.
Uh-huh.
Also are cornhole boards.
That's right.
When you take the base off, and you can still utilize the dinette without the bases because the cushions have a base built into them.
That's right.
Then you have your cornhole boards. But both sides with the bean bags and everything as part of your unit, so you don't have to find a place to put the big
for storage
boards anywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Very awesome.
We've got a little video on that too if you want to check it out.
Check it out. Maybe he'll put a little link on this episode.
Here we go.
I don't know, but
yes, he will.
I want you to take this one too.
All right,
I stole your thunder.
No, you're good. I like it. 2024 East to West Entrada. It's the 2200S. Now, these Class C's, these are one of my favorites. Short of the Thor big guy, this is my next in line here. All right, so we've got a list price at $115,685. It is on sale right now for under $80,000, $79,888.
That is fantastic.
That is a great.
How much is that off?
That's almost $36,000 off.
Nice.
Pretty incredible.
So this is on a Ford F450.
Yeah.
See? So again, it's a real motorhome. The things I like about the East-West are that they have the white exterior fiberglass.
Oh, yeah.
So they stay cooler in Florida.
all year long.
Also, the front has a molded fiberglass cap that takes over the whole nose of it, in the overhead bunk.
Yeah, gives you a nice
This
bump.
is a Class C. What did I define Class C's as?
Overhead bump.
A cutaway chassis.
Oh, cutaway chassis.
Many of which have the overhead bunk.
Right, but some of them don't.
Some of
That's
them don't.
even. That's why That's what we were discussing.
If it has the van cutaway chassis, in other words, it has
Cutaway
only
chassis.
the cab part of a van.
Yep.
Whether it be a Ford Transit, whether it be a Sprinter, whether it be the ProMaster by Dodge.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever, or a Ford or a Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
They're all just the cutaway, the passenger driver's seats.
Yeah.
And then the whole van's gone.
Cut out that
Just
backside.
as a frame that they build the RV on. So again,
Makes
that
it
was a
more-
good segue.
Yeah,
But,
makes it more stable.
This coach has a slide-out room, too, in the back where the bed goes out. It's got a really nice corner bed, corner bath
Oh, yeah.
floor plan that you can walk around the bed, though. Usually that's in the corner, and it's hard to make. This is not that,
You don't have to.
It has a really nice big dinette booth across from the kitchen, and then you have the overhead bunk, which is 60 by 80, that you could sleep. But yeah, I mean, me and my 3 brothers used to sleep when we was kids in that area when we were camping with our parents.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
It's
again,
nice size.
I fondly look back at those memories that we would create. And that's the reason we sell RVs
Yeah,
to
man.
this day, to give that to other people. It's really
GiantRecreationWorld.com.
relocated. We'll be back next week.
If you're looking to upgrade your current RV, this is your chance. Imagine enjoying the latest features, improved technology, and enhanced comfort of a newer RV. Visit them online to explore their wide selection of RVs and start your upgrade today. Giant Recreation World, home of the lifetime warranty at Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, and Palm Bay. GiantRecreationWorld.com.